Welcome to the Holy Fire Hangout. My name is Will Mitchell. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher specializing in Usui Holy Fire Reiki, and I live in Rochester, New York. Welcome. Tonight, we're going to discuss gratitude, which is the key to abundance. So we'll do introductions. Today, we have Amy, Kim, Rowie, Michelle, Ray, Sean, Valerie, and all those watching on YouTube. So for those who don't know what Reiki is a Japanese relaxation technique that also promotes healing. It's made up of the two Japanese words, rei and ki, where rei means divine or spiritually guided, and ki means energy. So Reiki means spiritually guided life force energy. In Reiki 1, we teach of the Reiki ideals. Mikao Usui, who rediscovered Reiki in the 1920s, came up with the Reiki ideals. The secret art of inviting happiness, the miraculous medicine for all diseases. Just for today, do not anger, do not worry, and be filled with gratitude. Devote yourself to your work and be kind to people. Just those words there were an amazing transformation for me. Just saying, wow, you're right. Just for today. I don't need to be angry. I don't need to worry about tomorrow. I can be angry tomorrow. Or it was okay that I was angry yesterday. But for right now, let's not be. Let's not worry right now. Just be filled with gratitude. The Reiki ideals rock. So the holy fire is that burning in your heart. It's your connection to everything, to all that is. It's your connection to your highest level of excitement. It's this and much, much more. So Holy Fire Reiki is an evolution in Reiki, and it's fairly recent, since January 2014. And it's both powerful and gentle, as well as provides purification, healing, empowerment, and guidance. Holy Fire Reiki is noticeably more refined and comes from a higher level of consciousness. It is unlimited. In Holy Fire Reiki, we teach of the three heavens. The first heaven is our 3D universe. It's the people in it. It's the plants, it's the trees, it's the air we breathe. It's Mother Earth and all the rest of the planets and the stars. The second heaven is everything non-physical, dualistic, and ego-based. The third heaven is beyond ego and clear expressions of God's unlimited love, awareness, and power. And it always respects free will. Now in Holy Fire Reiki, we do Holy Fire meditation experiences. And I found that there's a difference between meditation and a Holy Fire meditation experience. With meditation, I was taught that we focus on a mantra and we focus on our breathing. And when a stray thought comes in, like what are you going to pick up from the store later on, that we acknowledge the thought and return our attention, just simply return our attention back to the mantra and focus on our breathing. And we attempt to sit in the now and sit in the bliss. And we do all those things with the Holy Fire meditation experience. We don't do a mantra, but when those stray thoughts come in, we acknowledge them and allow them to go away. We refocus on the visualization, and we allow the Holy Fire to take us on an experience. So any thought that comes into your mind while you're doing a Holy Fire meditation experience that doesn't have anything to do with you going to the grocery store or what you're going to do tomorrow, allow that to come in and allow it to take you on a journey. I've heard many interesting stories of what people have experienced during their Holy Fire meditation experiences. All of them have been amazing to hear for me. So no gratitude. So we'll open it up for everyone to talk about gratitude at this point. So I believe that gratitude is the key to abundance. And gratitude fixes everything. When you're having a hard time, it's be thankful for the little things. Maybe it's, oh, I'm going to have an awesome meal. Cool, thank you. Or thank you to the person who prepared the meal. Or thank you to the person who let you in that one parking spot or let you cross from one lane to the other. Gratitude has been it's been a game changer for me. Ever since I saw The Secret, I've been carrying around this little stone here, and this is my gratitude stone. So I keep this gratitude stone on my dresser at night. I pick it up in the morning, and I fill it with gratitude every day. I thank God for all that I have, for my kids, for my family members, for everything. And when it's in my pocket during the day, whenever I hear it jingling or whenever I notice it, I thank God again for all that I have. That has changed my attitude over the years. And now I'm finding more and more times to be thankful during the day because I started thinking about this. But now I don't have to think about this to give gratitude. So why don't some of you unmute and talk about what gratitude means to you? Anyone?
Yes,
It's
gratitude means
yes, Valerie.
gratitude means a healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy spirit. That's what it means to me.
Nice.
Gratitude to me means just being thankful for, the small things, even if you don't say it out loud. Just thinking it to yourself and sending that out, the thank you or a small smile to someone who did something for you, or even if they didn't do anything for you, just gratitude because you're alive for the day. You smile at somebody when they walk past you in the store, or say hello, or just being thankful for the small things and the big things.
Well said, Amy.
Yes, I agree, Amy. I think if we're alert enough, we can find many, many, many miracles that happen every single day in our lives. Learning to identify those is a wonderful process, and it's lovely to be thankful for them because they continue, they perpetuate. So for me, gratitude is very important, and also having the humility to understand the miracles that come.
Awesome, Ken. Thank you.
Can I speak?
Oh, please.
Okay. I was just thinking about, I got to change my relationship with weeds this year, like yard weeds, because I started juicing. It takes very little for me to experience gratitude in the last couple of years through the process of meditation, Reiki, getting Reiki, learning Reiki, etc. Just a beautiful spiritual unfolding before me. Everything is like a new delicious trinket. And which is funny, well, not funny, it's ironic. A few years ago, I was married and I got to go all over the world and I had everything I wanted, and I wasn't grateful for anything. There was nothing. And now I have nothing, and I'm grateful for everything. And by the way, weeds are delicious. Dandelion makes great juice.
Oh,
But,
absolutely.
yeah, and you know, it's just really it's so interesting because I know what it feels like to not feel okay in my body, and gratitude changes that. And the more gratitude you practice, the more gratitude you have to practice. I think it becomes, especially like you were talking about with the stone, you know, something to remind you is a really good idea. Lacking gratitude, I know a lifetime of that. So this is different, how it feels in my body. I just feel really, really lucky that I'm allowed to be where I am today.
You've allowed yourself to be where you are today.
It's grace.
Yes. Yes. That is awesome, Michelle. Thanks for sharing.
My turn?
Oh, absolutely.
So I like to pertain to the saying, having the attitude of gratitude. I love that. I absolutely love that saying. And from how I've embraced thankfulness, gratitude, it's totally changed my life, because now I can even change my past, because I can take the parts of my past that weren't, let's say, positive experiences at the time, but now I can look back at them, be thankful for that experience, be thankful for how it happened, take the positives from that experience, and then heal or my past that I wasn't happy with before. And so I'm much more in balance with my own being, and where I am now is perfect. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for all those experiences that I went through, because I've now found that I can use gratitude as a tool to heal.
Gratitude is very healing. Thank you, Rowie.
And I love being polite.
Yeah, so all the comments in the chat as they scroll by, they're amazing. They're amazing. You guys rock. Sean, did you
Taking
want to
gratitude.
share? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, taking gratitude into a daily practice is a good idea too. I've got post-it notes on my toilet door, bathroom toilet, whatever, and one says, and every time I promise myself I see it, think of two things, and I've got written, I'm grateful for, and then I'm abundant in, and try to think, at least depending how long you're going to sit on the loo. Yeah, like think of at least two things. That's if you don't have much time. That you're
Yes.
grateful for. And I'm abundant in, and you can be abundant in just about anything. I'm abundant in thoughts right now, or something like that.
Awesome.
But this has been just this little silly little thing in the bathroom. It's just changed. Just my throne.
Yes. You're a captive audience to yourself. Kim, I'm
But
going to
yeah,
start laughing.
something different every day.
Oh, very nice. Thanks, Ray. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else?
I would like to briefly touch on what Rowie mentioned. It has been an amazing experience to understand everything I thought was so terrible or, you know, harsh in my life was exactly what I needed to get to where I am now. And to live in my body today feels so much different than it did my whole entire life over the last couple of years, that, like, I'll just throw this, it's kind of like an epic oops. So after 9 years of sobriety, I relapse. I've been to 6 treatment centers. My husband divorces me. Well, I learned Reiki. I got Reiki at my treatment center.
Nice. Congrats.
But all of it took all of that because I'm very hard-headed and in my
Welcome to the
spiritual
club.
journey, right? So it took all this catastrophe, this thing I think is a catastrophe, to get all this that I have right now, which is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And so actually I was telling Kim when we were speaking the other day, I have a friend who's been a meditator for 20-something years, and he goes, it's good when you get to the place where it's all delicious. The pain is delicious, the sorrow is delicious, the joy is delicious. Like that.
Very nice. Thanks,
I'd
Michelle.
like to say I feel that same way, Michelle. I had a severe back injury at work and felt the whole rug had been pulled out from underneath of my life, and much to my surprise, it turned out quite the opposite. You know, it would allowed me to slow down and enjoy my life more now. So I am very grateful for what happened, which is a change of opinion for sure.
I'd like to add too that I'm in sort of in a place where they were, so I'm not quite out of my darkness yet or whatever, but it's great that, you know, I found all these people, you know, in Hukalo and what have you, and I'm starting to come out of that slowly but surely, and, you know, just the amount of love that you feel from people that, you know, you just meet online and like are countries away from you is just, it's an amazing thing to have, and I'm grateful for that because I'm starting to feel like I'm coming out of the darkness.
Awesome. Well, gratitude is definitely a way out. Absolutely. The entities that Jim has been channeling over the past 2 months, it's almost every single one of them comes in and talks about gratitude and talks about thanking God, and just you change your attitude with that, and the way things turn around. Once you start having an attitude of gratitude, well said, Rowie, that you start to see things in a different light. And things start happening for you. And when you start manifesting, when you start writing down, this is what I want to create, and you have an attitude of gratitude and you have joy associated with it, you can't help but bring those things into your life. It's the law of attraction. Joy and gratitude and what you want come to you because of joy and gratitude. Kim says she's going to laugh soon. We will. We will. Awesome. Is anything, would anyone else like to share about gratitude?
Yeah.
I'm more of a statement. Oh, sorry, Kim, please, after
No,
me.
no, no, go ahead, hon. It's fine, go ahead.
Honey, it's ladies first, please.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know, if you can sit back and reflect on your life, and even simply look for just a small miracle. Just even look at your day yesterday, and what happened, and how things rolled for you, and, you know, Was there something that you had a moment where you thought, wow? And in those wow moments, give gratitude. I mean, those are the things, that it's no coincidence that there is the saying, it's the small things that matter. Because it is. It's the love, and it is the wonder of being on this planet. And we have so much to be grateful for. So much. And you know what? I'm looking on the screen right now at the man that I'm incredibly grateful for. Because
Oh, Kim, you're making me blush.
I love you, Bill. So, yeah, I mean, I just would like to just shine some light on the idea that there is so many things in a single day to be grateful for. I just kissed my daughter. Am I grateful for that? You bet I am. So please put a bit of effort into to look at the gratitude. Look at what brings you joy, what brings you peace, and be grateful. Be grateful. That's all I'd like to say. Sorry, I don't mean to preach. It was just that really important.
Thank you, Kim.
Thanks, Kim, and for your wonderful comment. Thank you very much. I just wanted to make a hypothetical, well, kind of a metaphysical statement, actually. Of gratitude, of thanks. How do people, does anyone perceive it as an actual energy at all?
I do.
I didn't before, but I'm thinking about it now.
And how
When you-
those
When you're
energies between each other as well? Is it one big energy, or do we have our own? Is that something we own ourselves and we can spread out to people and touch lives?
gratefulness, I think, is as powerful as unconditional love. Because once you're grateful for a situation, you can do many things.
Yes, because you won't hold a regret, you won't hold a negative emotion to it. So then you can move in a that idea. Would that be correct?
Yes, you have a beautiful way of fertilizing it.
I think I'm most grateful for getting out of my head and into my heart. And I was told, get out of my head several times at first, and I had no idea what that meant. And now I definitely do.
Well said. Yes, Roy, I totally agree with you. Everything is energy. And gratitude is such a high vibrational energy. It fixes a lot of things. It smooths over relationships. It's contagious. It spurs on other vibrations inside you that also are contagious. This is exactly the things I wanted to talk about today, that I wanted everyone to talk about. And this has been an awesome conversation. I have to thank each and every one of you for contributing. If I couldn't have scripted any better, this conversation. So gratitude to you all for that.
It's like a positive virus, isn't it?
Yes.
It's actually, it spreads. You watch people when they are thanked, and when and you watch the smiles. It's an instant, dopamine releasing energy in a way. It
Absolutely.
just brings out beauty in people.
Like laughter is contagious. So is the gratitude and the thankfulness.
Yes.
Very much so.
So Also, I think sometimes gratitude has to be cultivated. Not everybody is automatically grateful.
Correct.
That's very true. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Especially
for
some of the.
instance, for me, like, I got asked to write a gratitude list because my attitude was bad. And all I could write were negative things that hadn't happened yet that I was grateful for. Like, that was the best I could come up with. Like, I wasn't actually grateful for anything. I was just glad my son hadn't burned the school down or my daughter wasn't pregnant, you know.
Those are two good things to be thankful for.
So I have to say, you know, for some, you have to cultivate. There has to be enough willingness to have gratitude, because sometimes my heart is so hard and my rebellion so strong that I have to be broken down to places where little things become a gift, and I have to notice and pay attention. So I have to practice that noticing and paying attention. You know, I know a lot of people who are really grateful, nice people. I just wasn't one of them. Like, so for me, the feeling of gratitude is something that I notice when I feel it in my body. Oh, I want to repeat that. Kind of like when I meditate, oh, I want to repeat that. What do I need to do to, you know, I don't know. And the easiest ways, I think, if one is not noticing or having a hard time with being grateful, is what makes you go, oh, you know, I like rocks. I see a shiny rock, I'm so excited, you know. And it's like, what does that feel like? Pay attention to that, and then try and carry that into other areas of your life. And
That's awesome.
that's an idea.
That's awesome, Deb. That is really powerful. Yeah. Almost like dissecting it, aren't you? And really focusing on that feeling precisely, and then being able to reconstitute that into other ideas into your life. That's really powerful. I love that. Thank you.
Yes, thanks for sharing. And that's one of the powers of having a gratitude stone. Sometimes we need little gentle reminders to give thanks for whatever it is, because we're having trouble finding the gratitude. And it doesn't matter if it's a tiger's eye like I have, or if you just pick up a stone from the ground. Whatever it is, when it jingles in your pocket, oh, maybe it's time to send some gratitude. What happened? What was just around here that I could send gratitude to? And it's a slow process. Or it isn't, but you allow the process to work. But gratitude, it takes hold. It takes hold. It transforms.
Excuse me, I've even gotten to the point where I thank my food because I realize that plants, animals all have a consciousness. I do not any longer eat meat or anything with eyes because I feel it has a soul. But I still thank the vegetables and everything that has a consciousness for their sacrifice. I think that reminds me, first thing in the day, to be grateful.
Yes, thank you. That's a part of, I add Reiki to all my food before consuming it or while cooking it. And part of that process is thanking the food for being able to be consumed by me, thanking the people who prepared it, thank the people who grew it, thank the people who brought it to me. all of that. So thanks, Valerie. Thanks for reminding me.
I guess also just getting out of bed in the morning, because there was a time when I quite literally couldn't do that on my own, and was told I might never walk without a walker again. But after 10 years and I guess some stubbornness, I'm walking and getting out of bed on my own and being very, very grateful for that.
Awesome. That's powerful.
Valerie, can I just address you for just a moment? What you just shared is one of the most amazing things I've ever heard. And thank you for sharing it, because you're an inspiration. And inspiration is very much part of what we're all about as well. So thank you, my friend, for sharing that. You are an amazing being.
Thank you. I see all of that in every one of you too.
Thank you.
Awesome. So is everyone ready to do a holy fire meditation experience?
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for, isn't it?
That's one of the things. The discussion on gratitude is important. It's very important. But now, hopefully, we all get to explore with the holy fire what the holy fire wishes to share with you about gratitude.
It's my first time. How do we prepare?
Well, we prepare. So the first thing I'll do is I'll create sacred space, and then I'll go into a 2-minute visualization, and during that visualization you'll have your eyes closed, and I'll walk you through taking some deep breaths, and then I'll ask the holy fire to come in, and I'll call you back 10 or 15 minutes later. It's as simple as that. I don't interfere once I call in a holy fire. It's between you and the holy fire. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so if everyone were to mute their microphones, and once we get going, I will mute mine so that Stray Nose is over here. I'm not feeling called to shake my cha-chas, so I'm feeling silence will work. Okay. So let's take a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. Fill your lungs completely with air. And release. Let it all out. Taking another deep breath. And exhale. So let us greet Mother Earth. Taking a deep breath and exhale. Allow the energies of Mother Earth to come in. Breathing in, relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Grow roots down to Gaia. Wrap your roots all around her core and bring those energies back up into your heart chakra. And on your next exhale, allow those energies to shoot out into every cell of your being. Next, we'll bring down a white column of light in through our crown chakra. Inhale, relaxing. Exhale, releasing. And thank you, Kim. We'll take a page from one of the visualizations she shared. We will bring in a column of golden light. This is source energy, and we'll focus this energy on the front third of our brain. Breathe that energy in and exhale that energy through all parts of your body. Next, let's bring in violet light, and we'll focus it on the back third of our brain. Breathing in, relaxing. Exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing, and exhale that into all parts of our body. We'll next call in the holy fire. Feel the holy fire in your heart chakra. Feel it's burning. Allow that sensation to permeate to every cell of your body. Now let's imagine in our mind's eye a special place, any place that you choose to create. This is of your creation. It is completely safe for you. Allow yourself to go there and invite in the holy fire. The holy fire will ensure a safe place for you to experience gratitude. This place could be a meadow, could be a beach, could be a foreign planet, could be underground, underwater. It does not matter. It is your creation. And as you sit there, or float there, or lie there, or swim there, as you're there, just be one with the holy fire. Allow the holy fire to enter your soul. Allow the holy fire to take you on a journey. when you're ready, if you feel like continuing your experience, please do so. When you're ready, turn your attention slowly to the here and now. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And slowly bring your attention to your eyes and open them slowly. Take a moment to come back fully, and when you're ready, take out your journal, write some notes, or write notes in Notepad or your email or whatever it is. Welcome Caitlin, welcome Sabrina. And if anyone
Well,
wishes to start sharing, just please unmute. Go ahead. Yes, Kim?
yeah, I would like to share if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Um, I went to my amazing safe place that I've had for a long time, and I noticed that I actually have a tree there, and it grows golden fruit, and there was 10 fruits. So I picked them, and I brought them back, and I give each of you a golden fruit from my tree. Also, 10 doves flew in before me. They left a feather, 10 feathers, one for each of you. I also picked a rainbow rose for each of you. I have a rainbow rose bush there. There was also 10 shooting stars, one each for you to wish upon. And my dolphins, they brought me pearls in the shells, 10. And I give you each one of those. And when they open, there is a message inside for each of you. And that's my share. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. That was beautiful. Strangely enough, during my meditation, somebody gave me something to eat, and I said, "What?" And then I swallowed it. I'm going, "All right, I'll do what I'm told." So awesome. Thank you.
Who's feeding you? I hope it wasn't me.
It was Kim, apparently.
Interesting. I came in late. I don't know what you guys were doing, but I just went right into meditation.
Oh,
And then I
nice.
started getting like this poem of love, of the one, of God. And then it just kept going, everything like I love God, I love the breeze, I love stillness, I love silence, I love my child's smile, I love to curve, I love Lakesh. I love God, I love God, I love God, I love me. So it just went everywhere, loving the universe. I love not being, I love being. I love becoming, I love being nothing. That was basically what I did.
Absolutely amazing.
It was beautiful.
Thank you, Sabrina. Does anyone else wish to share?
I actually went to a place I hadn't been for many, many years. My grandparents' house. They had a creek that ran by it, and I just felt so much love and so much safety there. And I remembered myself, which is very enlightening.
I'll give gratitude to that. Wow, Valerie, thank you.
Thank you.
See, I love my job. And it's not that I'm doing it. I create this hangout, and the Holy Fire shares with you what the Holy Fire shares. It's just amazing. I love hearing the stories.
This is my first kind of real meditation where I felt like I was loose and totally in my, own safe place. I was in Hawaii, which I love, and I've been there twice in my life now, and I was on a beach, and I could hear the waves lapping up on the beach, and I was, just in some, I guess, loose clothing, and I was like riding in the sand with a stick, and then I was laying around in a hammock, and it was just me, like I was the only one there, and watching the sun go down.
Nice. Did you pay attention to what you were writing?
I tried, but I couldn't exactly tell, but I could see myself writing something.
Okay. Maybe you can rewatch it later and go into another meditation, and because I'm getting guidance that you wrote something very important to yourself.
Yeah, I bet it was. I wish I could see what it is. I can just see my hand with a stick in it, and I'm writing, and I can see the sand moving, but I
Hmm.
can't see what it is.
Well, it's already written in your heart. That's the important part.
It was amazing, so thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Welcome.
So I think I missed part of the meditation. I think I lost signal. So I didn't know we were supposed to go to a safe place or write anything. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I just meditated. I missed, like, my internet cut out or whatever during
Gotcha.
that part. So I'm going to rewatch it and do that meditation. But
Okay.
the thing that I had an overwhelming sense of is I was kind of focusing on the gold and you said a third here and a third of the violet light here. And then I was like, but we have a third of our skull left. So I was like, okay, fill it with the Reiki fire.
Okay.
So, and then it really just felt intuitive to bring my hands to my heart and just hold love, space. And it was really beautiful. And I had a lot of external kind of sensations along with that very warm, flowing. It was beautiful. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So imagine sitting on a really long, quiet beach. I can actually see the ends of the beach. Just went on and on both ways. It was very quiet. There was only just me there, no animals, just me. sea and sand. And I just brought my awareness to be thankful for everything that was around me. And I was creating that awareness with the help of the holy fire, illuminating what I needed to be aware of. So I let in the holy fire to every cell of my body. And I was grateful for the allowance of the interaction, becoming self-aware of my being. I was just focused on that for a little bit. Then once I was kind of satisfied with that, and I gave enough thanks, I took it outside my body to the infinite of the large. Started embracing the solar system around me, planets, then moving out from the solar system into the galaxy, and thanking the galaxies for the energy and the structure, the vastness and diversity it brings to existence. And then further out, the collective, the galaxy in the universe, and thanked all of creation in that moment that I can perceive right now. I brought it back and I focused on an individual cell in my hand. Looking at the cell in my hand, and I just went into the nucleus of the cell, thanked it for being part of me in the infinite of the small. I went further and further in, obviously, into the atoms and the subatomic particles, thanking them for their role that they play. And I just went down so far, I felt like I was watching quantum motions happening, slowing it down so you could perceive it in a very embraced way. And then once I realized that, I was then grateful for the trinity of my observations, and I kind of brought them all into one. That was about it.
Awesome. That was about it. That was amazing.
Thank you, Will.
Would anyone else like to share? Ray or Sean?
Okay, I'll share. You know, I wasn't gonna share, but since you called my name out, I was like, okay, I have to tell you this. I have to tell people this. So I was visualizing the energy go, you know, gold part in the front, violet part in the back, and then I was like, crap, where do I go? And then I realized, oh crap, there's actually a, you know, white light, you know, beaming down through the center of my head. So I literally went up and I started to go like this and pulled my spirit out of my body. And then after I pulled the spirit out of my body, I was like, what do I do now? And I was like, oh yeah, the holy fire, crap, what the hell? And before I knew it, okay, I went to a planet called Era, and on this planet there was my elf self that was there, and I asked how was the elf kingdoms doing, and he was like, okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, we've been through some trouble, but recently there's been more peace. And then I was like, oh, thank God. And then I was like, how are you? And he was like, I'm okay. But then I was like, what do you mean are you okay? Like, are you, sorry I have to say this, but it looks like you're copping out on how you're actually telling me how to feel. And then he was like, oh, you want to know? So he was like saying, oh, well, yeah, I've been through many adventures and things like that. And then I was like, well, how do I connect with you? And then he was like, oh, just intention yourself to connect with me. and I'll be there. And then I shot back to Earth, and when I was on Earth, there's these like smallish yellowish elves that were like around, like playing around, and I jumped out at one of them. So I was like real excited. I was like, yeah, woo, all of that. And then I was like, well, these elves are gonna try and scare me, so I might as well try to scare them. And I just jumped out of nowhere. I just like physicalized in front of them, and they're like, woo. They're like, they aren't expecting that because they usually very mischievous jump out at humans, but I actually was jumping out at them, and it just filled my heart with so much joy. And I was like, oh, I love you guys so much. And I was like, oh my god, oh. Sorry, it's just the excitement. It's like their excitement is just like, yeah. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back into my body now. And then I sort of like started to levitate above myself, and then boom, right back down into my body. But before I done that, my physical body went up like this for some reason. I don't know why. Right, and then it came back down as I was going into my body. And then, I woke up from trance.
Very amazing. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for sharing. So I'm glad I called your name out now.
Yeah, if you're gonna make me share, you're gonna have to call my name out.
That was so amazing and fun. Yes, it's all the comments that scrolled by. You sparked so much in other people because you chose to speak. That was awesome, Sean.
Thank you, because you're the one that made me talk.
So Ray, would you like me to read what you typed? Okay, so Ray gave me permission to read what she typed over here in the chat box. She says, we're eating lunch, so I'll share in writing. I went to my golden light realm, which overlaps or is integrated with this reality. And gratitude is just not a new energy here. I've been here many times. Soon my 2-year-old made some noise, so I came out of meditation, but with a strong urge to write an email of gratitude thanking a person I greatly admire for his inspiration at this time in my life. I keep looking at it and feel pretty good. Awesome. Thank you, Ray, for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We all get inspired differently by the Holy Fire. Caitlin, did you want to share?
I wasn't really seeing anything. I just came here to feel nostalgic again because I miss everybody. And I love you guys so much. Sean, Rowie, Sabrina, Kim. You guys are my fam. And I just decided to come back and say hi again.
We love you too.
Absolutely.
We miss you.
I know, I miss you guys too.
Caitlin, big hugs, honey. Welcome back.
Aw, thanks.
You were never really gone.
I don't think I was. But yeah, I missed you guys. And I think I'm going to come back.
We'll support you whatever you choose.
If that's what you want.
Skoriana dikenaiska urutuina skinniaritama.
Kaliokana kikotokosi, alakatokotosi akatu.
Rotina ikiandaska jutska ja raitakenja vauskia.
Asakia kotania katukia kiosu.
Kyosu kashikinya ikereskaniwa ayama ikiska.
Osa kyoko na kyoko tuki e kyoko la katuku ona aki akatu onoko skia la tusiakata.
Oh, I love you, Sabrina. Oh, it's great to be back. I was holding that in for such a long time too. You know what's funny? I like had this entity in my room, and he was like a shadow thing. And for a while, I knew he was there, and I was like, nope, I'm cut off from this stuff. I'm done with all this. And then I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna say this language, and it's gone. And I just felt it like fighting back, and I was like, get the hell out of my room, and it just was gone. And I was like, wow, this is the power of the language. It works.
Takia, tonti.
What language is that
Very
again?
good. I have no idea.
That was a dialect of elf.
Yeah. I held on to mine, thank God.
Yeah.
I thought I would lose it, but
You wouldn't lose it. You wouldn't lose
No. No. Impossible.
yeah. Wow, this is so random. I just like came in and I didn't even think anybody was going to talk to me. I was just here. And I was like, I just want to feel energy again, like the same energy I used to feel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Welcome
go
back.
ahead. Go ahead with your webinar. I'm sorry.
No. This webinar is about gratitude, and you're expressing it like a champ.
Oh, that's what it's about. Oh my God! Maybe my phone wasn't so.
I didn't know that. I just thought it was about meditating and seeing stuff, and I was like, wait, I see that all the time. So, I mean, it just happens.
Right.
She's a champion at seeing things, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't done it for such a long time though, but yeah.
That's all right. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, you just gotta get on again. Sean, are you okay? Sean!
What's up, Shawnee?
He's feeling the love.
Oh, I missed you, Sean.
Oh.
Sean, I bet he missed you too. My cat got pretty pissed off at me too when I left. He's been really mean to me.
Oh, don't cry, Sean.
Sean, I love you.
I'm
sorry I left you.
Oh,
He's not crying. He's not crying.
Is he laughing?
They're tears of joy.
Sean,
They're
can I
tears
tell
of
them what you wrote?
Yeah, we know it's tears of joy. We know that. He's happy to hear you.
Oh. Sean, I love you.
Caitlin?
Yeah.
These are tears of joy.
That's good. Aww.
I don't think it's just that much.
It was tough breaking the news to other people. I'll tell you that.
It was?
When you contacted me, oh yeah, it was. It was. A lot of people were like, what?
It was a shock, Caitlin. It was such a shock.
There's nothing I could do. She wanted to choose it. She was in a good frame of mind. You were positive on what your choice was. I was like, I love you. I'll let you choose what you want. I'm not going to hold you into our group. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, well, I didn't hold her, but I still wrote to her. I didn't care.
I was just going through so much, and yeah, I don't know, like, I just had to cut this off for a while because everything was just hitting me at once, and it was hard to deal with. So.
It's perfectly okay, Caitlin. I think a lot of us had been going through a lot, in the last couple of months. So everybody's had to take a break here and there.
And Caitlin, just because we fully supported you doesn't mean that we didn't miss you.
No. I honestly thought you guys would forget about me pretty easily. I was like, it's not that bad. I mean...
Oh, Caitlin, honey, no way.
It was not the same.
Oh, come on. Where are we going to get the elves?
Exactly.
How's that going, by the way?
They're not going, see? Because you're the connection.
Actually, Neil's channeling elves.
Yeah,
Neil?
but oh, I don't really. I don't know who Neil is.
I
There's
don't
a
know.
lot of people now, Caitlin. A lot of people. I can't keep track of everybody.
Oh, wow. I had no
Yeah,
clue.
that's how many.
Maybe I should start getting channeling again. Losing my game.
Do
No, I'm
whatever you
kidding.
want, Caitlin. We just love you. We missed
I
you, but we
know.
loved you. We love you so much.
Aw, I love you too. I love you all. Even though most of you I haven't met, hi new people, or people who have been here for a month or two or more. I, I don't even know how long I've been gone. Probably 2
Hi,
months.
Caitlin. It's nice to meet you.
Hey girl,
I'm
who's speaking? Oh,
Amy.
hi Amy.
Sean was talking about you not too long ago, so it's kind of interesting that you're
Oh
back.
really?
So yeah, just in
Oh,
a group chat, hangout or whatever. But it's lovely to meet you. I've heard nice
aw,
things about you.
aw,
So,
it's nice to meet you too. I get nymph and mermaid energy from you for sure.
oh really? Wow, cool.
Yeah, are you connected to water?
I don't swim or anything, no. But
You need
I love
to,
Hawaii. I was just on the beach in the
yeah.
meditation.
Yeah, I feel like you have a connection to that stuff. I don't know. I just, oh God, now my powers are just coming back. I
Oh
mean,
no.
Whoa!
I just
Thank you,
look at her and
Caitlin.
say that, yeah, no problem. It happens a lot.
That's awesome, though. Thank you.
Oh, no
Hi,
problem.
Caitlin. I'm Valerie, and I just wanted to say hello. And I'm pretty new at this too, but I'm
Hi.
really enjoying the group and looking forward to hearing more from you.
Oh, thanks. I'm looking forward to talk to you more too. You sound like this girl I'm volunteering for. You sound pretty easygoing. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Montana. It's pretty easygoing.
That's good. All right, we got Dolphin here, and we got Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I like your glasses. I actually just
Hi,
got glasses.
Caitlin.
Yeah,
Well,
hi.
congratulations, or I'm sorry. I don't know which. How are you?
Yeah,
How old are you, Caitlin?
I'm 17.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, probably seem older than that, but that's just what old soul is, I guess. But God, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. I'm like making your webinar really weird now. I
Oh
talk so
no!
much.
Are you kidding?
Caitlin,
This
you
is
can talk. You can talk for as long as you want. For if you want to talk for the next 10 hours, talk for the next 10 hours.
exactly.
This is as well. You'll get to meet Caitlin like this, and then she'll channel, and you'll be going like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, if you want to channel, hey, look, this is all about gratitude. And any way that you're willing to express gratitude, we keep recording.
Kristana.
Oh, I thought your webinars lasted for like 20 minutes or something. That's why I was like, oh God. And I was gonna restrain myself from talking because I was like, if I say something, it's gonna be like way more than something. And yeah, it just
Did you
happens.
think that Will was going to boot you out?
Yeah, no.
I
I
don't
am
know.
all about
Say,
what other people call crazy talk.
Caitlin is talking too much. She was
No, I thank you for coming. You got Sean's mental note. I call it A-mail, angelic mail. He called
Thanks.
you and you came.
Wait, who called me?
Sean did.
Sean.
What are you talking about, Neil?
He
I don't know.
didn't call me, but he called me energetically, I guess.
Yes, that's what I mean.
He's like, come back, and I'm like, okay.
What are you talking about, Neil? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. Like, in a sense, I kind of did feel like something was calling me. It's weird. Like, it's kind of like an example would be like, okay, if you're a mom and you know your child is in trouble and you're just like, I gotta leave. Like, that's kind of how it was. It's just your mother's sense. You just gotta go. Gotta go fast. And I didn't know how I was gonna get here. I was just like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stalk human quality on the website and I'm gonna somehow find like a link and just get in. And I was like, wait. And then I went on the site, then I was like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if it's not, it's not. I clicked the thing. It didn't have a link on the website, but I was like, whatever, okay, it's not meant to be. And I just remember I was like, maybe I should start posting more drawings and stuff, because I just have the inspiration to just go and draw something. And usually I draw like elementals and stuff. But yeah, I was like, I need to do something. Like, I need to just get my hand on paper and draw. And then I went on Google Plus, and then I just saw the link for it, and I was like, oh girl, I'm getting in there. And I just got in, and I was like, hey, I just listened, because I just wanted to feel the nostalgia again, you know. Hey,
Caitlin, I got to tell you, honey, I dreamt about you and your drawings.
you did?
I did, yes.
What'd you see?
Those last ones that she posted, I could see as clear as a bell. I think it was 2 nights ago.
Oh wow.
Please draw for us, please, honey.
I will. I think I need to. It's so much.
Yeah.
It's really, honestly, the thing about drawing is you let out so much that has been bottled in for so long, and it's like releasing that negative energy that's within you. At least that's my way of coping with stuff when I'm having a tough time. Like, you just put your hand on paper and you just you let your hand do the stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I really miss it, and it's nice to see things that are otherworldly for once again.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, get back into it, honey. It's awesome.
So Caitlin, just today, Jim and I went to lunch, and the server started talking to us, was intrigued by our conversation, and it came up, we started talking about Takur, so I referenced your drawing of Takur.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I think she wanted me to draw her again, but I didn't. I was like, you know what, it took a while to do that one. And then I was like, wait, how do I even do this? I'm gonna have to like reference back to the other webinar. But if it looked pretty similar to her, then that's pretty great. I mean, I didn't think it would look like her at all, but she said it looked pretty close. Yeah, I'm excited to just get back on the wagon and draw more, because people need to understand what these kind of things look like. And these kind of things, that's so mean, I'm sorry. But I mean, like, they're different than us. Like, obviously there's extraterrestrial life out there, and you know, there's a lot of humanoid ones, and then there's ones that look way different from what we could even think of. And me, I can see that stuff, so it's like, it's a pretty good thing, a gift to have that's pretty well developed. So I guess it's good to draw stuff like that, so people have an idea of what's out there and what's here on Earth, lingering invisibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Caitlin, I have a favor to ask. I'm getting guided to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this symbol that I call Zadkiel's harp. And I know the symbol intimately, but whenever my hand tries to draw it, it doesn't come out right. And it really, well, partly it looks like crap, and the other part is it doesn't have the same energy involved. And they're telling me that you have seen it, and that if you focus on it for a little bit, you'll be able to draw it.
I think so. I think I'm already seeing something. What was it called? Zed harp?
Zadkiel's harp. The Archangel Zadkiel has a harp. And this particular harp has a shape that you can actually draw on paper.
I'm seeing something, but the harp is like upside down or something.
Whichever way you draw it is the way it's supposed to be drawn.
Okay.
To me, it always keeps rotating on me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's like, is it a really light color? Is it like golden, white gold or something?
Yes.
Oh, I'm picking up on it then.
Uh-huh.
Got a trail.
Exactly. You're feeling it now too, aren't you?
I'm seeing it. You know, well, it's hard to explain because, okay, when I was a little kid, um, uh, oh, this is going to be so hard to explain. But when I was a little kid, I remember I used to live in a townhouse, and I was a really weird kid to other kids because I was the one that was really quiet and creepy, and you know, they were like, "Why doesn't she talk at all?" That's because like I always, when people would speak English, if they would say like dog, I would see like a symbol in my head that would represent dog. And it would be like squiggles or something like really weird that wasn't like a normal, it was like a letter or something, I don't know, but it was something that symbolized what dog meant, but it was in like a different language or something. And that's kind of why I think that might be a little bit easy for me to understand that kind of stuff, because I used to have that ability when I was a little kid, but now I don't really remember what everything looks like compared to how it was back then. But yeah, so I think that's why it's a little bit easy for me to see the symbol. But yeah, white, because white, not white, I mean like white gold light kind of.
Yep.
And I'm seeing strings.
Uh-huh.
Shiny
How
string.
many strings?
Oh God, let me see. Maybe 8 or 7, maybe a little bit more, maybe. From what I'm seeing, it looks, I don't know, it looks like I'm far away from it, kind of. It's like in the distance. And then when I try to run up to it, it's like leaving me. It's like running away.
Okay.
It lives. It's living.
It does live. It does.
Will,
Yeah.
hold it still, please. Stop running away.
It has wings. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
I don't know. It's weird because usually like when I interact with like angelic energy, there's a white background, and this one's like a black background. It's like I'm in pitch black darkness,
Uh-huh.
and this is the only thing. This is the only light in the room that you can see.
Okay.
So
Well, maybe that's
yeah.
so you can see it easier.
Yeah, it would make sense. But it's like the symbol is kind of like a light. It symbolizes guidance or something. Because it guides you to it. Its light guides you to it in the darkness.
Absolutely.
It's a metaphor.
It's funny because I've never even, oh, actually I kind of have heard about that, but I never really thought about it that way until I just said it.
Hey, thank you.
No problem. So what does this symbol mean to you exactly? It means just the angel, or?
So when I was first shown this symbol, I just saw it as a symbol, but it was rotating, and I saw parts of the symbol, and then it evolved while gazing at it. And then it worked with me over time to tell me what it was. I started doing Google searches. I knew it was angelic. That was easy. So I started doing Google searches, and it's almost like Spirit was guiding me on where I was supposed to look, because I got symbols that look kind of like it. And then when I clicked on some of them, one of them was a symbol for Jupiter, and then another one was a symbol for, when I clicked on this symbol for Jupiter, it led me to something else that led me to something else, which made a Zadkiel reference. And I said, all right, so that now starts to make sense. I don't understand what the Jupiter reference was, but somehow I remember that. And it's been significant lately because when I went on, I'm being called to Mount Shasta. So Brian Lucchese and I are putting on an event, a retreat in Mount Shasta, September 23rd to September 29th. And I knew I was being called to Mount Shasta, but I didn't know when. In my ego, in the springtime, I thought my ego was telling me that it was going to be this fall. And then I looked on websites and I said, well, I won't be able to see the eclipse if I go to California. I want to be in the eclipse. So my ego was telling me not to go. And in July, I went on a run and listening to my music, and all of a sudden Zadkiel comes in and so does Saint Germain. And I'm going, what's going on? I'm trying to run here. And they go, yeah, you're going to Mount Shasta this fall. And I'm going, really? Yes, you're going to Mount Shasta. And not only are you going to Mount Shasta, we're going to come in and give everyone there a special blessing. So the symbol is representative of what Zadkiel is going to come in and say and do during the eclipse on Mount Shasta. And even though I see the symbol, my hand just can't draw it. And so my guides are telling me somebody who sees the symbol and has drawing ability will draw it. And poof, you show up today and they say, ask her. And you go and you see it. I'm trusting Spirit and your ability.
Oh, great. Well, I'll try my best, and from you saying that, I feel like I should probably draw it pretty soon then. I have a lot to do, so I mean, I will try to do it, and I'm already seeing what it looks like, but it's a little bit odd because it looks like an upside down harp with a Z in the middle or something, and I'm kind of like, it's a little bit odd looking, and I think I need to open up more to understand, because I know that I can focus on it more, but right now it's a little bit goofy looking. It's interesting looking, but I don't feel like that's the symbol that has to be drawn.
Okay, well, trust Zadkiel and trust the Holy Fire that when it's time for you to draw it, allow your hand to draw it. Just allow it.
Oh yeah, I do automatic writing.
Okay.
So it's probably gonna come in when I do that, because that's where everything just comes to life pretty much. My hand just does it for me. And yeah. Are you
Absolutely.
excited?
Oh,
Are you
totally.
excited? Oh yeah. Okay,
Absolutely excited.
great. Have you seen my work? Have any of you seen my work?
Yes, I
look
have.
at it. Ah, great. Okay.
I have.
Don't lose faith. I'm
I've
here.
not. I've not seen it. Is it just on?
It's on my profile page.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go take a look.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay. I feel like a freaking boss right now because I'm ready to just get back to work.
Oh, thanks
I'm
yourself.
glad this webinar could be a part of that.
Thanks.
So
Yeah.
gratitude to you, Caitlin.
You too. Thanks for letting me in here.
So I need to ask, where are you from? Because I hear some Canadian.
Oh God, you hear Canadian from me? What?
Well, you said a boat in a house.
Did I actually? No.
So it's almost like you're from Toronto.
No. Okay, no.
But then I heard some Southern in there too, and then I heard some Midwest.
Okay. I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm a Canadian that lives in the country, and I just do it sometimes. Sometimes when I talk, it's funny just talking like a Southern person, because I don't know, I just like it. They're cool. And yeah, I'm Canadian. I would not live in Toronto though, because I have had some really bad experiences there, It's scary. Never go to Scarborough because that's probably the worst place you could ever freaking go in Toronto. And yeah, good luck. Don't go to Scarborough if you're going to Toronto. I'm just saying that's the worst part of Toronto in the world. People get shot there every day. You gotta worry about yourself. So yeah, I don't want to live in Toronto, but yeah, just if you're gonna go in Canada, go to Nova Scotia because the Newfies there are really cool, and yeah, they're all Irish people that like leprechauns and stuff.
Nice. Does that mean you're from Newfoundland?
No, I wish I was.
Okay.
I have family from there. That's it. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I have past memories from there as well. Funny enough, I was always attracted to the sign on one of the streets, which was Newfoundland, and Nova Scotia has always been a name that I've always sort of piqued my interest.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of alien
I
activity
always
there
wondered
and
why.
stuff. Yeah,
Let's
maybe
all
you're
get together one day.
the people in the alien ship that crashed into the ocean. 'Cause my Nana saw that. It was weird. She always told me that story. I never believed her. I was like, now, old lady, you're just crazy. And then I just come in this group and I'm like, oh my God. She was telling me the whole time was true. Like, oh well, I don't know. But yeah, go ahead. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna say something.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought
Rowie?
I had a feeling I don't know, one of you guys.
It was interesting that you mentioned Nova Scotia and Newfoundland because last Christmas I almost, like in 2 days' notice, almost just jumped in the car and drove to Nova Scotia.
What? Why?
Exactly. I don't know. Spirit was telling me something's in Nova Scotia for you.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of things in Nova Scotia for you. There's freaking ghosts there. There's dead people from Titanic that are like, hey, and there's you got what else do you got? You probably have. There's a lot of hauntings there, and there's a lot of I don't know if there's a lot of alien activity there. I know there was back then, but there's a lot of elemental energy there too. Like honestly, Nova Scotia is like the once upon a time for me. Like if I had to go anywhere on Earth, it would be Nova Scotia because I just love that place, and I've never been there, but it seems really magical there, like a fairy tale.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's something about it. There's some sort of deep attraction to that place. I don't know what it is. I'll have to see where it lies on the energy grids of the planet.
Make a trip there. I'll meet you halfway.
You're only going to go halfway?
No. No, I'm kidding. I'd go all the way for Nova Scotia. I'm actually scared for the people that live in Nova Scotia that are watching us. I'm sorry. They're probably like, wow, you stereotyped us so much. Like, I feel so bad.
So there's only 8 people live there anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
The houses down there are pretty cheap, too. I mean, that's worth it. That is worth it right there. So yeah, I might live there in the future. I'll be on the island and I'll be like, hey guys, want to see the ocean? I'll get attacked by a shark, and then I'll probably fall in the water.
Greenland shark, yeah.
Oh God, sharks scare me. But anyway, yeah, How long has this webinar been?
Good question. I don't know, is there a timer here somewhere?
2 hours now?
Exactly. It goes on for however long.
Okay, great. As long as you're not like, wait, man, there's a lot of talking here. It's just end this. I would feel terrible.
I can push the stop broadcast at any point in time.
Yeah, as long as you know it's live, Caitlin, that's all right.
Rowie, you and Sabrina and Sean know what the stupidest things I have freaking done on live. Honestly.
Greetings, Noah.
Oh, I'm dying. I know.
Yes. Oh, it's almost time for the laughing hour then.
Yeah, laughing
No,
hour.
I can't even hear you. What is happening? I can hear you kind of, not really.
I can't hear now how to.
This way you can hear me. Right?
A little bit.
More than this?
A little bit closer.
There she goes.
Here I am. Hi, everybody. Missed was the webinar, but it's okay. I can go and check it again.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love
No
the
how.
spirit and I love the energy, by the way.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I like your hat.
You do? It's not a hat! This is our Arabic code dress, you know, for men.
Oh crap!
It's not a
Sorry.
it's like a cult, you know, like a
Oh
thing.
God.
It doesn't matter, it's okay.
Terrible. Oh my God! I'm going
Do
to
you have
hell.
to get the rings measured for people's heads? Or do you have like a special person that measures your head for the ring?
Oh jeez.
I'm serious. Serious.
Wait, are you asking Noah that?
A ring? This is not a ring.
Well, it's like a big. Oh, let me put my camera on. It's like a ring thing that goes over the head, isn't it?
It's like a halo rather than a ring. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, halo. Okay.
Yeah, we're angel, remember?
Yes.
So, do you have a special person that measures the ring, or is it one size fits all?
It's one size. You can. It's one size. It's ready made, by the way. This is the old-fashioned one.
Not tailored. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. They're not tailored. No, there's one size, and you just put it there.
What if
For
your head
men,
was
though.
like a watermelon, though? Like.
Oh, really?
There wouldn't be one size fits all if it was as big as a watermelon. I mean.
Watermelon upside down or sideways?
Both.
Only you would have that.
See what I mean? You got all those kinky ideas coming up, you know?
One size fits all.
Sideways. Okay, let me figure that one out. Okay. Sounds to me like I gotta make another hole in the watermelon.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
It's the laughing hour.
The holy watermelon of Antioch.
Exactly.
Go ahead, make one, and send us the picture. Make it your next avatar. You do.
Oh, no, I like this one. I'm not a big fan of watermelons, you know.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'd rather
some
go.
in my fridge.
Really? I'd rather go for papayas rather than watermelon, you know.
I don't think I've ever had papaya before.
Papaya is a different story, you know. Oriental and all that stuff.
Papaya is not big enough.
I like it. It's different flavor, you know. Watermelon, there's no need for it.
To put it on your head, is that what we're talking about?
No. Tasting it. It's putting my
Oh, tasting it. Yeah.
I have other things to put on my head.
I freaking love your laugh so much. I actually die every time. Like I pass away every time I hear your laugh. I'm not
She
even kidding.
passes away.
I'm just dead. Like it hits me and I'm
Okay.
gone.
Okay, you exaggerate more than I do. Because I used to say to my kids, like, you know, because I get startled very easily. So I would be focused on cooking. Somebody would walk into the kitchen, I would jump, and I was like, "Oh my God, my soul just left me." Yeah, I literally die.
It's just I don't know. It's her laugh. Me and Noah, we wheeze. I think that's just why. Like people that wheeze when they laugh, I can relate to them. We're like sisters. Like we're the wheezing sisters.
What do you mean by wheezing?
How do I? Okay, laugh, Noah. I need you to laugh.
No, I need to know why you're wheezy. What do you mean?
You're doing it right now. I told you.
Exactly.
That's
wheezy. Giggle, you mean? You giggle.
No, that sounded wrong.
You start with a giggle and then add a snort and then
Stop,
start
oh my
talking.
And like you see,
Oh,
you hear that
God.
high pitched noise that it's coming from you. That's wheezing.
Oh, Kim, you need to unmute.
Ah, you're going nuts in a way, you know? Okay. I understand. You know, yeah, I better put it off air, you know?
I got some lines of I hope there's some lines of laughing powder here if you want to sort them.
Yes, that is getting off the topic, you know?
What even happened?
Kim
Kim
was
and
had a
Will started
line of,
laughing. That's what happened.
Yeah. She snorted a line of laughing powder.
Michelle's just sitting
I
there
like-
like, why? Why is
For
this
the next
even
hour, she'll
happening?
be like this now.
Michelle goes, wait a second, what is going on here?
Oh, I'm drawing.
Oh, well, let's see this. That is beautiful. Holy crap.
Awesome. Hang on, I gotta click on that. Do that again, Michelle.
It's not done.
That's like the same style that Caitlin does.
Yeah, right.
It's in the
That's
same
really good.
style.
Whoa. I draw like every day. It's like meditation or
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's in
therapy.
the same,
Whoa.
same style as Caitlin.
You know what's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
weird?
But Caitlin's faces are very, very expressive.
I
Right.
don't usually make faces. I don't draw things on purpose. Like, I don't think, hey, I'm going to draw whatever. So I draw, like, weird.
I draw ETs. That's what I draw.
Well, you know what's weird? I've been doing that lately, and I'm like, what the hell is up with this? So, like, I'll show you my self-portrait. This is what I decided it was the other day. It's kind of funny. I posted it on my Facebook. What?
Hold on. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of a doctor in a lab coat.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. No
Yes.
hips.
Okay, she needs help. She needs help.
That's so cute. What are you talking about?
It is. It's awesome.
That's what I look like.
I want to hold you now. It reminds me of a doctor, though. Like that version of you reminds me of a doctor in a lab coat for some reason.
Oh, that's supposed to be you?
That was a self-portrait.
It's my avatar.
Oh!
That's
Oh.
cool.
I was
like
feeling
that.
very skinny that day.
Oh, I thought that was an ET or something you were drawing.
Well, it was me. No, I didn't draw it on purpose. It just came out. I just draw lines, and they come out however they come out. Except that I drew the hair looks like my hair, so it's me.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I drew myself in another life.
Who did?
Yeah. Yeah, Caitlin, you missed that one.
Oh,
Yes,
what was it?
Sabrina. Where is it?
I went to Machu Picchu. Oh, wait, I'll show it to you guys.
Your shaman.
Hello.
I am a priestess of the moon.
Oh.
Sure,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, I'll show you the picture. Hold on.
Wait,
Yeah.
like you know you were a priestess of the moon?
Yes, I know I was priestess of
Like
the moon.
with the Mayans?
With the Incas, yeah.
With the Incas. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, I
Beautiful.
freaking
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
put the cursor there. Just a second. Yeah. Oh my.
knew it. That's so
Wow,
cool.
Sabrina.
Oh, this is your face,
Yeah,
Sabrina?
that's my face.
Oh my
Beautiful.
god.
And you did that with a tablet? Like, what? How do
No,
you do
that one's
that?
watercolor. That one's watercolor.
Oh.
But I did it
Wow.
2 years ago. 2 years ago. I didn't
Wow.
know. It was me.
That
And
is beautiful.
Like,
I have a whole bunch of paintings and I haven't framed them. And this one I framed. And then when I came back from Machu Picchu, I had bought this painting there, and they had a shaman. It had like 3 different images. I put it next to it, and I'm going, oh my God, that is me. And then I
That's so
asked in
cool.
one of my sessions with Jim, and then I was speaking to actually one of the stones in Machu Picchu, and then they looked at it and goes, yes, that is Lanuk. So they confirmed it that it was me, and then he goes, and you drew her right. Her eyes are closed.
Wow.
So
Why? Why are her eyes closed?
Because at the moment, it seems her spirit is trapped in the stone.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Her
Get
spirit
her out.
her spirit was trapped in the stone by a shaman.
yeah,
Nice.
I remember you
Um,
telling me now. Okay.
yeah. So she'll be set free soon.
Good.
Can you do that?
Anytime you want her set free, you just let me know.
Yeah, Reiki. Of course.
Really?
Oh,
I want to
absolutely.
set her free. I want to set her free.
Good.
Does she want to be set free?
Yes. I already did like half of it. I did half of it. But if it can be done in I'll do it.
Cool.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Give me a second.
Let's set her free. Yes.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
We'll have a party.
We'll have a party. You got it.
I'm
You got
confused.
it.
Who are we setting free?
Me. Well,
The spirit and the trapped in the
She's a
stone.
moon goddess.
Or maybe she likes to be in Mississippi, guys. She wants to be there in that area. No?
well, she can
She got
stay
trapped.
around there if she wants, but she got
Yeah.
trapped.
I see.
She got trapped there because somebody else wanted what she had.
Wait, how can a human spirit be trapped?
That's what I asked. That was precisely my question.
Well, we're here on Earth.
We're not trapped though, we can leave at any time. Break through the matrix.
But it seems that it is possible.
It is. I heard about that. Yes. Maybe
Wait,
a guilt.
so who can be trapped then?
Yes.
Who can be trapped if not?
Yeah, the spirit is trapped. Obviously, her soul is not because it's with me, but the spirit is trapped.
Okay, but Sean just said the human soul can't do that, but who could? What kind of soul or spirit could get trapped as opposed to human?
Due to their deeds, something happened.
Something happened, and I guess the shamans were pretty powerful. So
yeah, they are. Yeah.
He was able to do it.
That was a co-creation then, because there's absolutely no way that she would have agreed to that unless it was a co-creation.
No, she didn't agree to it. I guess maybe at some level she did. I don't know, but she didn't agree to it. It was just somebody was envious of her.
That kind of annoys me a bit.
I know. When I found out, I was like, because I didn't know that the stone I was talking to, it was her.
Wow.
I didn't know until afterwards that I said, okay, where's Lanouk? I was asking about her and stuff, and then that's when they told me that she was there. So I was like, really? Because I was supposed to touch the stone and talk to her. That's what was supposed to happen. I touched the stone. I was in front of it for a long time. There were a lot of people that day. And I did channel several entities, but I never actually had a conversation with her. But I was supposed to pick up this other stone that would take me to her, and then over there we were supposed to have, a conversation, but it didn't quite pan out that way.
So there's a part of her that's still in that stone.
Yeah.
But there's a fractal of her. I know what you're talking about, because each one of us, when we reincarnate and even when we pass away, some of us meet the part of us that's up there in, how do I explain it? In the other realm. So they help us pass on easier. And so I feel like there's still a fractal of her that's free, and then there's a fractal of her that's stuck to that stone.
Yeah, because part of the reason why I went was to help free her.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that was part of the reason why I had to go. So some of the ceremonies that we did was for her, and some of it was for Machu Picchu itself and for the spirits there.
It's beautiful.
So,
Sabrina,
mm-hmm.
how long have you been doing what you do? I mean, I'm like looking at Caitlin. Is that your name? Caitlin?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's 17, and Sean, he seems like a very young guy. Have you been doing this since you were very young?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeking since I was very young.
Mm-hmm.
But really dove in the last, I would say the last couple of years. But I've always searched,
Yeah.
like when I was about Caitlin's age, I would, maybe a little older, yeah, because that book didn't come until later, like the Seth material, Edgar Casey, all those things I read.
Right.
I used to take up books on telepathy and, from the library and try it out with my mother.
Right. That's great.
And those kinds of things.
I gotta say, I think I may be the only one in this lineup who doesn't have any of those kinds of gifts. Like, they're just astonishing to me. So it's very, very interesting.
They're just not awake yet, probably.
Yeah.
That's all.
You're not allowing them.
By
saying what you've said, you're not allowing.
Well,
them
Alma
to
Talk
have
and I had to talk about that. I have some fear issues, trust issues with myself. I have to work through.
Yeah.
So.
But it's okay. I think the drawings can help you a lot.
Really?
I think the drawings can help you a lot because you allow yourself to freely do that without thinking about it.
Yeah.
So I think a lot can come out through your drawings, and a lot of those gifts will probably be channeled through there, and then they'll start coming out in other directions.
Maybe. Well, I have Reiki, and that's exciting.
There you go. See?
Well, I'm not disappointed. Already. I know that.
So there's 2 already.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, I have a lot of gifts. I just don't have, like, psychic. Like, Caitlin's like, oh, you guys talk in languages, and you know what's happening, and you just saw a harp out of thin air.
That's
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will open up in the right time.
Yeah.
It's a bit like bodybuilding, Michelle.
I'm sorry?
It's a bit like bodybuilding. You work on one part, you see that muscle getting bigger. When that muscle gets bigger, you go, oh, I'm stronger in this area, I can do this now, and then you work on that muscle. And then you see the system, and then you can start working on any muscle you want. And then you can attach that muscle to be in any psychic ability or phenomena you believe that you vibrate with, and then you can practice it and then show it off at a competition.
Right, that's a competition. So, is Kim still here? Kim?
There.
All right.
Yes.
Kim told me that apparently I do have gifts that I'm unaware of because I'm on Hookala, or what is it called? The colonies.
Yes.
I don't even know I do this. So that's a gift. I don't know I do.
Totally. Totally. 5, honey. You will have memory. It will come.
Really?
Yes, yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
You will have
I'm
memory.
excited.
It's just going to take a bit of time.
Okay.
That's all.
Sure.
And experiences like this and interacting with the group and, all this kind of stuff, it'll all just come together for you at your pace. Remember your pace, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to say too much publicly. Work on those little things.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I had an epic. I did the Almatox mirror meditation today with those topics.
And how did you feel?
I cried a lot.
Oh, sweetheart.
No, it
Well,
was good crying, not like bad crying. Like sending love, like
yeah.
really gratitude, um, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness,
Yeah.
forgiveness.
Good.
Transforming the shadows.
So, but it was really beautiful. That's
I'm really
really,
happy that you came to this webinar today. I was really happy to see you here.
it was so funny. Will and I were talking for like 20 minutes before anybody else came on. So I thought it was just me and Will. I had no expectation.
That's totally perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So Sabrina, let me cut it in for a second here. Sabrina,
Yes.
what's the name of the entity that's trapped? I'm writing my prayers right now.
Lanuk.
Lanuk. Can you spell that?
Lunuk.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I'll
It's a
mute
very
myself
powerful
again.
name.
Wait, Lanuk. Sorry.
Okay.
See, there's another skill, Michelle.
I'm sorry?
You said a very powerful name.
It is.
And that's another
Greetings,
skill you have.
Johannes.
Make that cool.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, Johannes.
So what interests you, Michelle?
Oh, everything. Let's see. Well, this year I draw every day for the last probably 3 years. But I started doing that to learn how to quit judging myself and learning how to use my words specifically, how to learn to love myself, and how to learn to quit judging myself and others. This is a practice. There's a lot has happened over the last couple of years, and like the first time I hooked into Hookalo was the day I called my mother. Had not spoken to her in 10 years, but in chapel I was meditating and kind of overcome with tears, and I knew it was compassion that my mother would never know she was perfect and divine, and she did not have to live in fear and anger her whole life. And I had no idea what to do after that phone call, and I watched 4 hours of aliens being channeled. I was like, really, Michelle? You're going to do this? and I said, well, if they don't like it, I'll turn it off. And I was hooked. Like, I don't know, because I know. there's a part of me that is like, absolutely, I know this. Like, it resonated with me so completely.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. So I do watch a lot of webinars apparently now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that. I started juicing this year, which has been really funny because it's free food. 99% of grasses are edible. and weeds are really good for you. So,
You
I don't
mean
know.
dandelion and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Burdock, every milk thistle, you name it. I just finished my Reiki 2 training this last weekend, and I do a lot. I meditate most days. I have a nice spiritual minded group of people in Winchester that are friends
That's
and
great.
musicians, which is also really nice because I get to do a lot of venues. So
Yeah, see, I wish I had that.
and I'm just like kind of I've been gentle with myself the last couple of years because I've been really hard on myself my whole life. So opening up to source, it would appear.
Sounds to me like you're doing great.
Yeah, I had an amazing session with Alma Talk and Kim the other day, and that was like, I don't know how big to say that was for me. That was huge. My gratitude is immense. My heart was broken open. It was really, really beautiful. So,
Michelle, you're beautiful. That's why.
thank you, Kim. So are you.
You are welcome.
That is good. See? So, don't worry about it. It's all coming.
Yeah.
I forgot to say, I should probably tell you guys, I'm a graphic designer if you need help with stuff. And a copywriter.
Ooh.
And
Copywriter? What do you mean copywriter?
you know, like, say if a company says, hey, we need a brochure for blah, and they say, here's what it's about, and you do all the research and you write all this stuff, that kind of stuff. Or say a company says, hey, we need an article on whatever, or an ad for, that's copyright, like coming up with the idea and writing the copy for. Like I was looking through the website today, and I was like, that word's misspelled. That that's because that's where my brain does, how I'm trained or what I do.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I could be of use. Alma Talk encouraged me to do that.
How do you deal with text speech?
Text speech, I never use it, so I don't know.
SMS. I was going to say, it's quite abbreviated, and I thought it might be interesting for someone that looks at words that way to deal with it.
You mean
like SMS speech, like when you shorten things?
Oh,
change them.
I am super lame. I am really lame at that. Do you mean designing it or coming up with it?
No, just communication between people, and you got to fit it in between a certain amount of. You got like 256 characters you can send in a text message.
Oh yeah. I'm really good at yes, condensing. Very yes.
Okay. It doesn't annoy you to condense then? No.
It makes me very happy, actually. Get it down to its essential ideas, yes.
Yes. That's basically how I write. If I'm writing a lot, it must really warrant me writing a lot. Otherwise, you only get short messages from me.
I agree.
Unless it's absolutely necessary. I won't write like long messages. Straight to the point.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we'll have to talk sometime about swapping some services, maybe for some logos, and if that's the kind of graphic designing you do.
I do. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
It was my favorite, actually. So it's very funny being here because whenever I'm watching this, I was like, I wonder what it'd be like to be in there.
Now you are here. Now you're going to wonder.
Now I know. Another thing for gratitude.
Yeah. Like, okay, now I'm in here.
I'll tell you what, some of these people here changed my life completely. So I'm in gratitude for them for that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Roy. Oh, come on, that was a good joke.
I was wrong. I said some of the people. I meant all of them.
Okay, be precise, please.
What joke did I miss? Was it a good joke?
Yeah, Roy said that some of these people changed his life, and I said, oh, thank you, Roy.
Damn, where did Sean go? Wanted to catch up with him.
Caitlin, he actually said that he needed to go, but maybe you could you're on your iPhone, yeah?
Yeah.
Shoot. Well, he wanted to talk to you, but he does send your love or sends you his love, but he said he was going to go to bed. He wanted to talk to you earlier. But
well, if I join Human Colony, the group again, maybe I'll make a webinar or something.
Okay, okay, what do you want me to tell him over here on the side chat? Maybe I can say something or something.
Say I love him.
Okay. I shall do that.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I added you to my circle just in case you come back to Google Hangouts or.
I'll come back. I just don't know how to get back in the group though. I would have to have somebody invite me back.
Oh, I'll add you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You want me to add you?
Yeah, sure.
Or do you want? Okay. Well, I wasn't.
Wait, what? Go ahead.
I don't want to be pushy.
Oh no, you're not pushy.
You're
not pushy.
See, add people.
Oh, okay. Ah, no.
She is gushy.
Only in the webinars, in the Saturday ones.
Why is it telling me you couldn't be added?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's what I said. Hold
on. Oh, maybe it's because I might have blocked Human Colony. I think that's what I did.
I knew that the minute she said that.
I just didn't want to see their stuff anymore because I was like, okay.
Yeah, I remember you saying you wanted all communication, emails.
Yeah, I
Skype
did.
Stuff.
Well, I knew that.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
I still wrote to her though.
Oh yeah, I didn't block you.
No.
I didn't block anybody. I just blocked the
chat boxes. Yeah.
No, I think it was just the Human Colony Google Plus thing. I think that's what I did.
Is
Oh,
Will
okay.
still here?
Oh, you know what it is? Hucolo 1, too many people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How many people are in the second one? I'm kind of scared to see this. 50. Oh, okay.
That's Hucolo 2. Hold on.
That's okay. How do I
That's a nice
accept
chat
this?
box. Yeah, it's a nice hangout, that one.
Da, 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 da.
Wow, new faces here.
Hey, Rowie.
Yeah, that's all new people.
Hmm.
Rowie.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. With regard to Reiki,
Mhm.
okay, since I had two Reiki masters do a session on me the other day,
Oh, wow.
and I keep having like residual body things happening. So what is the left side related to? Is that male, female in your understanding?
Knowledgeably, I wouldn't be able to tell you that because
Okay.
I've only just started.
Okay.
Um,
Anybody
Will,
else?
Will, I
I'm
think is
guessing.
the good one to answer that.
I'm sorry?
I think Will would be the good one to answer that. Here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yes. Answer what?
So when I had the Reiki done on Sunday by the two Reiki masters, and I told you all about it. So this whole entire time I've been here, I have this thing spasming. It's right behind my left shoulder blade. So I wonder, as a Reiki person, what do you think that would be related to?
I don't ask. What I do, I give the non-answer. So what I do is if I sense something,
Mm-hmm.
I'll give Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
If I sense that it needs a little more help, I'll ask it to leave, or I'll perform psychic surgery and remove it that way, and then send it to the white light, and then fill the space with Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
If in the process I get messages, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, it's just, oh, here's something that needs Reiki. Here's something that needs to be removed. And so then I don't concern myself with it.
I.e., like, I guess I was thinking more along the lines of, I guess the two people I worked with were talking about the anatomy, and I realized I have no idea. Like, I'm going to have to learn that because, certain things are certain places, obviously. but 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 they mean different things, I suppose. Connection, like mother, father, whatever.
Oh, but to me, each is different, and each one deserves its own attention. So I won't make any general sweeping statements.
Mm-hmm.
I'll connect in and I'll send it Reiki and let Reiki take care of it.
Right.
I allow myself to not be involved in the process. So I am prepared if you wish to release Lanuk at this point in time.
I am ready.
Awesome. And awesome. So if everyone were to mute, then so this process, there are two phases to the process. So the first phase will be releasing Lanuk from the stone, from her entrapment. I'll just call it that. And there will be several prayers and then a delay in speech while I pray and allow. Then more prayers and then more time, then more prayers, and more time. And then I'll ask everyone to unmute, and we express gratitude that Lanuk has been released. And then the second phase is that more praying's involved. I'll pray out loud, and Lanuk will be healed, completely healed. There are parts of Lanuk that allowed the entrapment to happen, so we'll pray for that process. And so there's a couple of prayers and a pause and a prayers and pause, and at the end we'll all unmute and express gratitude that Lanuk has been completely healed. Are we all ready for this process? Awesome. Awesome. So I have prepared myself, and right now I will, Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround myself with love and light, and I fill and surround everyone involved with love and light, everyone watching on YouTube with love and light. Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround myself with peace and compassion. Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround everyone participating and witnessing to be filled and surrounded with peace and compassion. Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround myself with Reiki to heal, to heal, to heal, with love, with love, with love. And Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround all participating and witnessing. I fill and surround them with your help with Reiki to heal, to heal, to heal, with love, with love, with love. Lord God, with your help, I fill and surround everyone with the holy fire to heal, to heal, to heal, with love, with love, with love. Lord God, with your help, I pray that my entire ego is set aside along with the entire egos of everyone participating and watching. Lord God, with your help, I pray that along with our egos that we set aside all our personal energies so that only the pure energy of the holy fire and God will be involved in this spirit release process. I pray to the holy fire and God and ask for help in releasing the spirit Lanuk from where she is trapped. I release this process entirely over to the holy fire and God and trust that she will be completely released and healed. I pray to the holy fire and God to flow through the spirit and entrapment on every level of existence and to flow through all of the entrapment effects, all of its cords and connectors and sources of power and all of its assignments and through all those who gave it assignments. I ask the Holy Fire and God to bring the spirit Lanook out of its entrapment in a healthy way that completely removes it from the entrapment. I express my sincerest gratitude to the Holy Fire and God for releasing Lanook, for releasing her completely. Thank you, and I invite you all to unmute and express your gratitude.
Thank you for releasing her. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Fire. Thank you, Universe. Thank you all. She's with me now.
And it was only part one. I pray to the Holy Fire and God and ask that all parts of the spirit Lanook, including that allowed the entrapment, so that it cannot be used by unhealthy spirits ever again. Please heal it so that it is taken up to the third heaven or higher, so that God's will for this be completely manifested.
So it is.
I pray to the Holy Fire and God to complete this process in a way that is healthy for all concerned. And so it is. And I express gratitude, deepest and sincerest gratitude to the Holy Fire and God for the release and healing of Lanook. She is a beautiful soul. Thank you thank you for the complete healing and release. Amen. Alhamdulillah. And so it is.
So it is.
Amen.
Mm.
Namaste.
Namaste.
That was beautiful.
That was
Yes.
awesome.
That was really good. She gave me a hug.
Awesome.
So that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
Mission accomplished. So happy for you.
Yes. And the good part, he said Alhamdulillah towards the end. I was surprised to hear that from you, Will, you know? Thank God. This is what I mean. Thank God.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, Will,
Yes.
I wanted to share something with you real quick. So I decided I was going to feel through the energy fields, and it was so interesting because I felt that it was a solid block, like this big. And I just kept feeling and sending Reiki, like sending Reiki, getting closer. And then eventually it was so beautiful because it was literally like a wall. It would be like flow, 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 stop. And then it got smaller and smaller and smaller. And then it was like, whoosh, and it was really, really close. And I was like, oh, it's done. Like close to the time when you were like, it's done.
Yeah, like I saw all of us in front of this stone.
That was a neat
So
feeling.
all of us there.
It was
You know.
beautiful. It was my pleasure to partake.
Thank you. Thank
It's a
you,
beautiful
Will.
gift.
Okay,
Yes.
with that,
Sad. How can you
we-
top that one?
I cannot. But what I can ask is that can you allow Lanook to speak and give the final blessing for tonight then?
Okay, let me see. Let me get her.
So I thank you all for watching. This has been the Holy Fire Hangout. We've been exploring gratitude, the key to abundance, and there's been many, many tangents tonight. Thank you so much for watching and for participating. And as always, you are divine. And just for today, unlimit yourself. Namaste.
I thank you all for the gift that you have given me. I thank the Lord for allowing the change to emerge. I thank the universe for giving me who I am. I thank all who participated. I am your humble servant. I am grateful.
You are loved. You are free to choose to be who you are. Much love. Love and light and gratitude to you, Lanook.
Much love to all.
Namaste. And with that, we end our
Namaste.
broadcast.
Amen.
Gratitude to all.